Hi everybody. Good evening. Sorry. I think my headphones just turned themselves off. Give me a sec. Turn on. Here we go. Well, there we go. There we go. Now I can hear. Hi. Sorry about the delay. Let's try that again. See if maybe things are a little less juggly. They might not be. I don't know. It might have been for nothing. Want one? Now we get a chat with Gil. No thanks. I don't smoke. Nobody wants to take you up on your cigs, Jill, but it's kind of you to always offer. Alright, I got a text from Elma. Boss! Elma and Gil didn't fuck! Well, that's a bummer! She's sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl! And you did fuck! Chill. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? It'll make things easier for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I get to... Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. Let the shoe fit, Skill. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Oh man! Gil, let's all go to the concert together. I wonder if there are any encore tickets left. Jill, Gil, and Boss all go to the encore concert. Have a hecking good time. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No. Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it just feels weird. Also, she's in a committed relationship. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Huh? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up! I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. Alright. Oh, there it is! Go, go, Streaming Chan! Hmm. I'm glad you couldn't see the dumb dance I just did. With the stupid face, I just needed to go with it. And that's that. Back.
What were you two doing back there?
Oops, excuse me. Chill! Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? That is the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil? You're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today?
I'll have a gut punch.
Coming right. Eh?
What?
Nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punch. Is the world ending? I mean, if that's what you want, I'll get it for you. I'm gonna booze the hell out of it, though. Booze, 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 booze. Getting you drunk is always funny. Maybe she wants to throw it in somebody's face. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Boop. Oh, no, I forgot to age it! Or that convertrine down the drain. Here. Yeah. Stop looking at me like that! Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff.
Did you know aluminum tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind.
For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I took my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder.
Why all that exposition? Is this related to you having an existential crisis the other day? I mean, I'd lie if I said I wasn't interested, but why?
Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in
systems worked in detail. Not how many, but how many of.
For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you can make a seismograph with them.
Huh.
And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all these discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now.
Glad to hear that.
Alright then, let's try something sweet now.
Give her more booze! More booze for the robot! Oh, dang it. Here.
Ah, nice.
To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me.
What?
I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to start conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know. It makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical.
Aw, you flatter me.
Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's little. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lila managed to create a biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle.
So what should I take from this?
So what should I take from this is... It's a weird way to phrase it, but okay.
You love me?
Her shocked face. Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Another one? You got it, girl. Girl, we are gonna hook you up. Dang it. Slender Guide, why you always getting in my biz? Who are you listening to, you streaming Chan? Here.
Even in doubt, my love for these is real!
How romantic. So I take it the solipsist problem got solved.
Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian.
Call her Mom. Nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they had closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in.
Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where did these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button that makes me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way. I'm fine.
Thank God, it's a natural to see you down like that. I think Flanner Guide might be sour because I remember that was one of the differences between the Piano Man and the Piano Woman. The Piano Man is sour. Yeah, it's like acidic.
Man, that go-go is a blast!
Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee?
Dee Dee is too much of a prick, and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders!
Oh, fuck. Well, I tried. Jill will be in my office.
Cute little girl! I'm often? Are you hitting on me? Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate?
Sure, sounds fun.
Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender.
Sorry, what?
Sugar Rush, please.
Right. It's a 3x Sugar Rush combo. And you know we go in all booze.
Dang it.
Planner guide. It's like it started and then stopped and thought about it. Here. New undership seems to come up whenever She's comes over. It happened last time too. Mysterious. Hi, Joe.
Good choice, Dorothy. Yay!
That's Streaming Chan's stream. It's mimicking the style of comments on streaming sites like Nico Nico Doga.
So, what are you doing on my turf?
Streaming Chan.
Yes?
No, I mean, that's what she calls herself.
Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name.
What's your real name then? Nico.
Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chin.
Humble.
Why not call yourself Streaming Chin? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chin. I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chin. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it.
Oh yeah, I get it.
At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes.
But then I realized the name was subtle as a brick to the face.
Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with a greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need a cracker shell.
Shut up.
See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart.
Quiet, you.
Don't play hard to get. You know it's true.
Hey, stream girl.
That's me!
I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement.
I have! But you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of conditions, but... Let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yep! He cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even with the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I've not gone back on the deal. Oh, I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem.
I don't think I need to have experience. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me.
Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey.
You're not allowed to call me honey. Only Dorothy gets to call me honey.
Oh, wait. 1, 2, 1. Dang. Wait, it's big anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, hey kids, wanna die? Here it is again. Mood!
Yeah! Big beer. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Cheers! Cheers! Yeah, we did it! Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Did you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, it was a challenge. Or was it a challenge? I wasn't gonna stream over the I wasn't just gonna stream over the water. I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of my problems. We just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling?
We need something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler.
Did it need any weight?
Yep. Luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I had sex on a jacuzzi. On a jacuzzi? Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died.
At least the guy didn't burn himself.
What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick.
I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational expensive that I'll pass.
Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait! I think I should leave, but can you join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure! Then count me in! I've got the perfect stories. Everyone's like, yeah, Dorothy, yeah!
Let's be on our way then.
Goodbye, bartender! Bye, Boogie. Have a good evening. Or good day, afternoon. Bye, honey! Indeed, hope your appointment goes well.
Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this Mega Santa.
Wait, seriously? They left. Pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. Well, I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss! Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place? Here, Jill! What's this? A bonus! Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with and... keep it up. Well, tomorrow is the middays. So get ready. That goes for both of you. Employee of the month! Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much, even for me. Oh, it's even more than our normal pocket change. She gave us double. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true and a bountiful year filled with health and joy. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. The augmented eye is down for maintenance. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's party time, y'all.
Well, let's see.
Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? Yep, totally fine, boss. Definitely not concerned about, how I am supposed to be meeting with my dead ex's little sister or anything. That's the least of my concern. Did you bring the letter, Jill? Jill, did you bring the letter? You guys should open it together. I'm scared. Kevin will show up at any minute. Relax! Everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one! A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it! Boss, you're so cool. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah. Everything's fine. A tantalizing boss hug. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello? Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to the house. Hey! You talk first. No, well, I like your scarf. Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all these worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remembered all the ways my sis provoked you that way. Or all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like the time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed off by the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table. She sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. The letter was supposed to piss me off like that. I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections.
Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question.
Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered from that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently, the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her?
The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her. But they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, but the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was just a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. There.
Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back.
Eh?
I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you. But I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now.
Chill.
Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only...
So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together.
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden.
Go! Click!
She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad. More like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Full of herself. That must be Jill! Back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partially because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. Same could be said about you, Jill. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No! No. I never stopped loving her. Which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine. Getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led to you two fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of just letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her.
into her? Something like that. Lenore.
We're quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly.
Why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us, too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever be able to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sister were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though.
We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. I can imagine her, like, pinching her by the cheek when she says that sort of thing. Both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me make you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. She's underage, so... I think, right? I know she's not in college yet. Yeah, I'm really happy to see these two working it out and getting some closure. Wait, does this mean it's a... Oh no, because I ended up making 2 beers, that's right. I was gonna say, is this a 4X Sugar Rush combo? But nah. I had a beer combo breaker. Grab this for a sec.
Okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can, at the very least, make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had.
Hey!
Want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
Don't say it to me. Say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis.
Sis, you idiot! Why did you have to keep that secret for so long? Idiot! Idiot! I always told you everything! Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot! Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me?
I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast?
Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers! Cheers! I don't have anything to clink it against. Oh, I completed it. Cheers.
So, about this drink. Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. I didn't put any booze in it, Jill.
Right.
Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank?
Oh yeah, that.
It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum in the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber.
Anna?
And as a follow-up, she used the same cucumber in a salad days later. Oh, gross! She said, "So, do you like eating me for lunch?" Lenore, please!
Jill?
I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? Hey! They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Is Clary's like Claire's, but in the future? Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course! How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Obi, what do you want? Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night.
Sure, I'd love to stay with you.
Great. What, do you want up in this chair? Still got the blanket on it, the towel on it for when Mom was sitting with it. Here. It's all yours, bud. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yep, he opened a second branch last year.
So he's looking to expand?
I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries.
I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for Daddy!" Your dad sounds like a hoot.
I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you look so cute. He's rolled out and showing me his tummy. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument.
Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Dunno. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did?
They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think.
Did you two fight too?
No, she just hasn't showed up.
You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you.
Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here!
Party?
A small New Year celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Why does it always transition so slowly? That's nice. I saw that there are multiple endings. Because I saw one of the achievements that either you or Boogie unlocked. So I'm interested to see how that goes. But, This was a really nice game. I enjoyed it. Thank you for prompting me to actually play it. You know, sit down and finally play it. I hope it was enjoyable to have watched. I hope that you enjoyed watching it on the stream as well. The endings are based on serving people the right stuff. Oh, interesting! We're the champion of bartending. Gorhuis. Gorhuis? Chris Gorhuis? That's kind of cool sounding. Ah! Right. I think we did all of those sorts of things too. In part because you prompted me, but in part because I just remembered. You right there! Special thanks to me! Special thanks to me, right here! Yeah, definitely. I wondered, you know, there were some things that are in the store that we didn't buy. I think I probably would have gone and tried and investigated the tea. I actually just thought it was just tea. I didn't realize it was a liqueur. Aw, this is for you. Well, with that said, thank you for prompting me to go tee it up. That was real nice. It's going so slow! Ah! Go! 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 A bunch of really good characters and nice jams. Ah! We're almost there. Almost. There. I don't know why it takes so long. Did you have fun? Yes! Am I supposed to be able to interact with this? Okay. Yep, I also got to be a cat boomer.
Why did your boss hug you, though?
Give me the dialogue! She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there.
You're right. Good night, Jill.
Come on now. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. When it's on a different background like this, their fonts look like totally different colors. It's over! I am definitely curious to see the other endings and such. But that would have to be a task for another night. Good heavens. Does it go back to the title screen, or is it lock on this one? Do I have to manually quit it? I don't know, some games do that. You'll get them all in sequence. Oh? Friday, February 3rd. Oh, I understand what you mean now. Okay. This is good. Really good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. I remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks I spilled on the floor. That screwed up my budget. Tim's Curry. Hey! Hey there. It's the least I could do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know. The question mark is gone! It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls soon became regulars, and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? It is cute. Her outfit makes me think of the uniform in, one of the uniforms in the Fate games. Call me Jill. Two questions, actually. The first one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know. It sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted two little girls. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians? That would be unthinkable. On paper, at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me. Then I escaped from their custody. In reality, that's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah. How did you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Those two are really nice girls, huh? I didn't deserve what that bastard did to them. Excuse me? Oh, speaking of the angels.
Timmy! 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill.
Saturday, February 25th. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up.
I'm having a good time.
cute! See? Even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit. I love that she made her do the sleepover thing. Yeah, whatever.
You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis.
I do? Oh.
You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you.
You're talking too much, Gabby.
Aww. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like that one time where she bought her shirt that...
You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what?
That had a pic of a cucumber on it.
Cucumber? Ow! Just what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously?
So I'm a bit like Lenore then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as
ass. What this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. Friday, January... Wait, why did we go back to the 15th? I mean, I get it, they're in sequence, but you'd think that they would do it in the order that they... It's weird that we've skipped back.
So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly.
Dorothy Inquisition. Are you guys talking to each other now? Is that a thing? Oh, I'm so glad. I once saw a guy at a hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know.
Just one what?
Aw, dang, they aren't talking to each other. Jill, introduce Anna to Dorothy, do it! With just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo-Tijuana thing, and now this. Don't you have a more subdued story?
Come on, Joe, you're an adult. You could take that much.
Shut up.
Well... Last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story about of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna.
Huh. And now you pretended to surprise? Quiet, you.
She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to the same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of the treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing.
She was?
Hmm? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar.
Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess.
I mean, fully able-bodied people could barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all of that by herself.
And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease with only 2% of humans suffer, and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great. And to think I'm sort of like her sister. Silly Becky.
Honey,
did you say something? I did not.
Weird.
I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky. Come again?
It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird.
Oh, please, become open.
Oh well, as I was saying, the ball sack guy.
Oh, what a good. August 27th.
Who's next?
I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it! Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill! Stop calling Armitage! She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away for 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. This is all really cute. These guys are cute. They're wearing the coats that they were in the cell phone pic. Yes, but we're leaving! Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms in the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Emoto there, and I don't want her eyes I don't want their eyes soiled. Emma who? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Absolute weeb. Save heart data. Heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day 1, keeping your items and money. Neat! New Game Plus! Oh, it's right. We didn't get a Mickey one. That's okay. We could try that later. I mean, I guess I could do it right now, but we'd have to power through the rest of the days, and I need to get to bed because I have work tomorrow. But I'd be down to fuss with that later, and then do some other stuff. Ain't no thing. Yeah, we could have served her tea the first time when she came stopped by the first time. probably just get us back to that point and we can check it out. But for now, we'll call it an evening. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure to tip your server on your way out.